So Manchester United won, Arsenal won. Another draw for Arsenal this season, 10th draw this season, and we draw away at Old Trafford today. We've got Tom in the building with us. Good to have you back, Tom. But shame it's on a bit of disappointing circumstances this time around, bro. But a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford. What do you make of the game overall, mate?
Well, I actually thought in the first half we were actually half decent, but thanks for having me on, as always. But yeah, I actually thought in the first half we were decent, and then in the second half, you could tell that the Bruno Fernandes goal gave United hope to go on and win that game. But yeah, I mean, first half, defence was good, midfield area was good. I actually thought we were very impressive when it came to build up. It's just the injury crisis at the moment. This is our squad depth. At the end of the day, Trossard he's not cutting it at the moment, and he's starting games for us, which is very worrying. Yeah, and then I was actually looking forward to seeing Martinelli back.
Yeah,
but he was woeful as well. It's like I'm convinced he's 5% Brazilian, 95% idiot, brain dead. He is. And then there's me hyping him up, saying, he might actually come on and be a bright spark for us because, he's got a bit of pace about him. He might have lost a bit over the years, but and I mean, to be fair, he nearly won the game. I actually thought he wasn't dreadful, but he had bright moments. But overall, it's just not going to cut it for you. And it says a lot when Mikel Arteta would rather play a 17-year-old and a midfielder up front than Raheem Sterling. Yeah, no, that ship sailed 3 years ago with Raheem Sterling. Yeah, it's not looking good with him. But other than that, I thought the midfield three today were half decent. I mean, Raya definitely made up for his mistake, didn't he? He pulled
a lot
off
of times as well, mate.
he pulled off a few good saves, but for me, the free kick is just so poor.
Man, what was he doing with that positioning?
It's that, and it's also the goalkeeper takes command and control of his wall. What was that wall?
Yeah.
So for me, that goes all on Raya for me. But he definitely made up for it in the second half, and without him, we could have easily lost that game. So yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to live like this for the rest of the season. We're just gonna have to take it at this point. 16 points, no, 15 points off now. Yeah, I mean, it's looking really unlikely now. I mean, I don't know how many points is it 55 points we're on?
Yeah, 55, I'm pretty sure now.
Yeah, so we're not even going to be able to break the 90-point mark, which I think is what's going to be needed to break this Liverpool team. So yeah, I mean, we can only fight for second now. Against West Ham, we were all talking about going potentially 3 points off Liverpool, and then all of a sudden he's gone to 15. Like, it's mental. We're closer to the fifth than we are first. It's scary. It's really scary. And yeah, I mean, hopefully, Andrea Barota can change something. Hopefully, he can change something.
100%. I mean, what's this thing about, when we play against, I mean, you look at Man United today and, you are right. That first half, we was all Arsenal, I thought. We had control of the ball. We look like the team that's going to score. But when these teams sit back and play these low block against Arsenal, we really tend to struggle. Arteta just can't find a way against these low block sides, can he?
I mean, the only sort of player that we had on the pitch today, which has shown he can somewhat break these low blocks down, is Ethan Ranieri.
Yeah.
But then again, you're relying on a 17-year-old. Yeah, Trossard ain't going to do it against low blocks. He hasn't got the pace. He's 30 now.
Yeah.
And then you're playing a midfielder up front. Like, Where's Butler Oyedeji at? He must be fuming.
Exactly,
You
bro.
know?
I'm looking. I'm looking at the PSV game coming up Wednesday, right?
Oh, he's got to play.
He's got to start, surely, bro.
Yeah, he's got to play. And I mean, obviously, we all know what's happened with Cheeto since he's left, but
Yeah,
you know, he would have got game time at the moment, that's for sure, in this crisis. But yeah, I mean, we need to address this problem, and I do think it is very unlucky with the circumstances that we're in. I do think with a fully fit squad, we would still be pushing, especially attack, because at the end of the day, I think our strongest attack is Saka, Havertz, Jesus, and that is levels above Ranieri, Moreno, Trossard. So yeah, notice how I didn't even mention Martinelli, by the way.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, one of those two, Trossard and Martinelli, has to be moved on in the summer.
yeah.
It's just going to be unsustainable having both of them, having to rely on both of them, either of them. And I do think now Martinelli's back, him and Trossard will both be back in the starting 11. And that sucks when you've got talent like Ethan Ranieri. So, yeah.
100%, mate. Tom, thanks for coming back on the channel, man. It's good to. I know it's been a while, but it's good to be back.
Hmm.
You guys can find Tom's link in the description as well, and also the title. Make sure you go over there to sub. Have you got any videos coming up, or?
Hell no, I'm lazy.
Nah, but big up every single time, my guy. And
Yeah.
we move. I mean, PSV on Wednesday is going to be well, it's just a dead game, innit? Then
Yeah. Not too bothered, you know.
then it's the Madrid side in even Madrid side in the quarterfinals, man.
I do think the Champions League is the only real thing that we've got to fight for now. And I do think we are more of a Champions League set team, like the way, because it's going to be knockout games now.
Yeah.
And I do think we are defensively very, very strong. So,
And you saw against PSV how open the game was as well, because Champions League, right?
yeah, I mean, that's why I would much rather. I was talking to my friends about this. I would much rather have Real Madrid than Atletico Madrid in the next round. I think
Because how
Atletico,
open it will be, yeah.
yeah, because think about it, you're going to have Bellingham's, Mbappe's, Vinny's running at you. I do think we are defensively very, very strong, and we could potentially be dealing with that all right. And they've got a bit of a crisis at the back, have they not? With injuries as
Yeah,
well.
they do. Yeah.
So, you know, players like Martinelli, Ranieri, if Saka's back, probably not, but, you know, if he is, we saw what happened against Man City. We can very, very easily, you know, put pressure on them and take chances. So yeah, I mean that's why I would much rather have Real Madrid in the next round. Obviously, the talent that they've got is just incredible. You know,
Yeah.
great players all over the pitch, but against Atletico Madrid, Don Simeone, you know, parking a triple-decker bus at the Emirates, that's not going to be fun. You know. So yeah, I'd much rather have Real Madrid, and that's the only thing that we can fight for now.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you leave your comments down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.